Rise and shine. So today we're going to answer the question of why does God allow evil people to stay on earth? Why does God allow the evil to run amok? And Jesus explains this in the parable of the wheat and the weeds. So we're going to start in Matthew 13, and we're going to start at verse 24. Here is another story Jesus told. The kingdom of heaven is like a farmer who planted good seeds in his field. But that night, as the workers slept, his enemy came and planted weeds among the wheat, then slipped away. When the crop began to grow and produce grain, the weeds also grew. The farmers went to him and said, "Sir, the field where you planted that good seed is full of weeds. Where did they come from?" "An enemy has done this," the farmer exclaimed. "Should we pull out the weeds?" they asked. "No," he replied. "You'll uproot the wheat if you do. Let both grow together until the harvest. Then I will tell the harvesters to sort out the weeds, tie them into bundles, and burn them, and to put the wheat in a barn." So a couple of verses down, he goes on to explain what he just said. And at verse 37, Jesus replied, "The Son of Man," which is Jesus, "is the farmer who plants the good seed. The field is the world, and the good seeds represent the people of the kingdom. The weeds are the people who belong to the evil one. The enemy who planted the weeds among the wheat is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the harvesters are the angels." So in essence, the reason that God doesn't just snatch up the evil ones is because we would become collateral damage. We would, his kingdom would lessen by him just extracting the evil now. So he has already come up with the plan to just leave us all together until it's time for him to make the separation. But obviously God wants as big a harvest as possible. So he's given us a lot of time to turn to him, and people are turning. Christians are turning back to Jesus. Messianic Jews are turning to Jesus. So, I mean, the harvest is growing, but as the harvest grows, the weeds sprout up. We all know that it takes nothing for weeds to grow, and they multiply, and you turn around, there was one, and then 5 minutes later, there's 3 more. So next time you're questioning why God is doing something or not doing something, understand that most times it's for our protection, and most times it's to give us enough time to come to him and be under him before he makes his final judgments.